Jada Daniel, touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter take a shot deep, open target! Her third from left to right, sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch where he's gonna set up. He's gonna go for it. Fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Welcome to Clemson Memorial Stadium here in Clemson, South Carolina, where the town's motto is in season, every season. Tonight, it's week 6 in season 17 of the CFSL, and it's hard to imagine a more perfect backdrop for this Big Ten conference game. My name is Tony Papel, and joining me in the broadcast booth is the fantastic Matt Hatchell. Matt, how do you see this game playing out?
Tony, great to finally be in the booth with you as somebody who has spent plenty of money right down the block at Tiger Town Tavern. I can tell you the fans are in for a great one tonight, and they're feeling it. The key tonight, how does this Ohio State defense stop this prevalent Clemson offense? This is a Clemson offense, third in the CFSL in points per game, second in yards per game. You're in for a tough matchup, and this Ohio State offense as well, Tony. It doesn't get easy for them. Coming in last in the league in points per game, they have a tough task ahead of them tonight.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Matt. It could be extremely difficult. We'll have to see. Ohio State's going to have to step up on both ends of the field as Radloff drops back, and it's dropped on the first pass of the game. That's not the way to start.
No, it's really not. I like the idea from Ohio State, though. Coming out quick, coming out with a nice little quick 5-yard in route, just unfortunately in and out of the hand.
Tight end in motion from right to left. Hands it off to Rocco Rambo, reaching to the right-hand side of the formation, only picks up one.
And don't be surprised to don't be surprised to see Rambo get a lot of love early here, Tony. While not as rainy as our games yesterday, 13-mile-an-hour wind, tough to throw in this type of weather right now. Expect to see a lot of ground game early.
Well, that's a really interesting point, as we will see when Clemson comes out on offense. But they'll be on offense here shortly as Radloff throws another incompletion. Looked like the wind got a hold of that one.
Yeah, they're going to say the corner, Troy Crozer, was back in coverage. And that seemed to simply be the wind getting it. Radloff had his man there, seemed open. Just, again, that wind just got to get caught up in the jet stream there. So let's see here, how does Clemson come back answer on their first drive here?
They're going to have a good field position early, which is not where Ohio State wants to be, in opposing territory near midfield, as Loki Gunderson comes out in the pistol formation, double tights. He's going to drop back, quick pass to the left, has a gap in the coverage, finds his man. That's Nasir Cooper for 19 yards.
Yeah, and it's interesting coming into this game, Tony. Clemson only a 3.5-point favorite there. A little shocking to me if you just were to look at the raw stats, but clearly the league knows something's up with this Ohio State team. Is expecting something big here. That over-under said about 63.5. It's going to be tough. With this type of offense, I would normally say take the over, but I do think that wind's going to play a factor tonight. I do expect not a low-scoring game, but a lower-scoring game than we're used to from the Tigers.
I think you're right, as Gunderson's going to keep that one. Sheds one tackle, but gets brought down very quickly in the backfield.
Yeah, as again, we see Clemson going to the ground early here. This is a team, one of the 3 teams in the league that are coming in averaging over 500 yards through the air per game. But again, that wind might knock that ball down early.
That was Daniel Bigham on the tackle. Play action here, and finds his tight end across the middle of the field. Fantastic play there for Barrett Steele.
Yeah, Steele, the fresh from Stillwater, Oklahoma, has come up big there. 20 catches on the season coming in tonight, but only 131 yards. Big game there early. I expect to see Steele get a lot of work with those short passes early, just like we saw Nasir Cooper earlier on this drive, catch a short one and then gain yards after catch.
That's a really great point. Quick passes are the way to beat the wind, and that's what it seems like this Clemson offense is doing early. From the shotgun, almost draws the defender offsides. Gunderson, quick pass out to the left. Cannot shed that tackle, though. Josiah Baker picks up 3.
Yeah, we see it again. Baker, they are able to get the reception. Again, quick pass from Gunderson. And part of that is because Ohio State is getting pressure back there. They know this is a great chance for them to force Gunderson to possibly make a mistake.
Gunderson in the pistol. Has lots of time. Good blocking. Check down to the left. Has his Josiah Baker again. Picks up another 5 yards.
And that's a great job downfield, but a better job by the offensive line, Tony. Again, all that time in the world, and Gunderson just sits pretty back there in the pocket. No pressure on him. Goes through all his reads before finding Baker.
Loki Gunderson has 22 touchdowns on the season, which leads the CFSL inside the red zone. What can he do? Blitz comes, another check down to the left-hand side. They have yet to cover that all night. Breaking tackles, Barrett Steele gets 11 and inside the 10.
And for me, it's not just the touchdowns he's had so far this season. It's the few amount of interceptions. 7 interceptions of the entire season. That's a quarterback that is accurate at that point. Trusts his team, knows where to put the ball on the money.
Like you said, Matt, very few interceptions. He leads the league in quarterback rating as well. Handoff up the middle. First time we've seen Duke Peterson get a carry tonight. Picks up 3 on the first down rush.
Yeah, the sophomore from Winston-Salem couldn't find anything there, but did get a nice 3 yards there after having to bounce it outside. I like the decision there to get the halfback in early.
I absolutely agree. Got to get it established before maybe he kind of takes over in the third and fourth quarter. Fakes the handoff. Gunderson throws to the right-hand side of the formation. Jacob Killingsworth with 3 yards.
Yeah, we saw Barrett Steele the first tight end. Now we see his partner in crime, Killingsworth, there, the sophomore from Columbus, Georgia. Again, able to get some good yards there, but Clemson's got to try to punch it in right now.
They do. Ohio State's backs are against the wall, cannot bend here. Duke Peterson out to the left. Can he break a tackle? He does. Gets into the end zone for the 3-yard touchdown.
Yeah, it turned into a foot race there between him and the defensive end, Doug DeLeon, but able to fight it is Duke Peterson. And credit to Clemson, that was a great drive from them, especially where it looked like at first things might not be going their way. Gunderson with a short run that really didn't go anywhere, but the pass game got them to where they needed, trusting their halfback. That's a great drive all in all from the Tigers.
That was a fantastic drive. Like you said, Matt, just marched down the field. Good usage of the quick passes, especially on the left-hand side of the formation. Nice use of Peterson in the red zone. That was his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. Matt, what does Ohio State need to do here to respond?
I think they need to just settle down and play their offense. I think they're realizing that the wind's going to be playing a factor tonight. Maybe you get Rocco Rambo going a little bit more. The key, though, you got to give Logan Radloff time. Radloff has been sacked the most out of any quarterback in the CFSL this season, Tony, at 34 times. 34 times already. So you got to keep him clean back there tonight for the chance. I expect Ohio State to hopefully come up big there.
I was sacked about 34 times when I was a junior in high school. Did not go well, and not going so well this season for Radloff, as Thomas only picks up 0 on the game. Nice tackle.
Yeah, that's the issue with those wide receiver screens there, is that if you don't have anybody set up for a block, it's going to be tough. You can't have your guy be in a 2-on-1 situation there. Clemson reads that perfectly out the hand. The only way they read that better is if they intercept it.
That was DeMello Butler on the tackle. Empty formation here for Radloff. Drops back to pass. Throws it across the middle of the field. That looks like it's dropped or might have been knocked out as well. That is Kyle Woods with the deflection.
Yeah, Woods, the senior middle linebacker from Garland, Texas, started his career over at Michigan, came over to Clemson, and is having himself a great season. 36 tackles coming into tonight.
Tight end in motion from left to right. In the shotgun is Radloff. Drop back, underneath pass here. Hunter Shiren does not get enough yards. That's only 4, and they're gonna be forced to punt.
Yeah, my only issue with that play call right there, Tony, isn't that it came up short even. It's that's the perfect play to run on first down and 10, but not on 3rd and 10 there. You got to bust that a little bit earlier. I like the decision, though, to go to Shiren, have him go as a little bit of a muff fumble there, but able to fall on it was Crozer.
Yeah, very lucky there for Clemson. Nobody really for Ohio State in the area. That's a really good point you brought up, though. The underneath passes or those short passes have been working for Clemson on first down. Would have liked to see that there, like you mentioned. As Gunderson drops back, forced to rush, and is sacked for a 1-yard loss in the backfield.
Yeah, Prince Nicholas able to get back there for their first sack of the game, and I think that's going to be key for Ohio State, getting back there, forcing Gunderson on the run. Gunderson not known for his scrambling capabilities, really definitely more of a pocket passer, I would say. Kentucky to run if needed, though. 109 yards on the season, but that's on 65 attempts, so averaging less than 2 yards per carry.
Yeah, not great, really. Prince Nicholas might need to, if his name was Saint Nicholas, we could call him Santa Claus, but not quite tonight. Another quick pass to the left. That is a drop, though, first in completion for Gunderson.
And that's got to hurt if you're Gunderson. He puts it right on the money, and that's just in and out the receiver's hands. You can sometimes say, man, the quarterback threw it a bit too hard, overthrew him or something, but if it hits you in those hands like that, you got to bring it down.
You do, exactly. That's the underneath pass that Ohio State could not convert on this time. Johnny Patterson picks up 12 yards, and that's a Clemson first down.
Yeah, the Patterson senior from Knoxville, Tennessee, coming up with a big reception. They're able to keep this drive moving.
In the pistol formation, Gunderson fakes the handoff. Nice quarterback read there. Breaks the tackle and almost sheds another one. 6-yard rush on first down. Second, very manageable.
Yeah, I guess Gunderson must have heard me saying he's not known for being a pocket pass, or mostly a pocket passer. They're able to pull it down and pick up some good yards there on his own.
Yes, he was. Shook the tackle of Kai Williams coming up from that cornerback position. Rolls right into the blitz, and he's sacked for an 8-yard loss.
Yeah, it's a great job there. Billy Juve coming in on the blitz there, the corner. He's able to sell out and bring him down, and that's a great job by Juve because Gunderson's looking his way, looking the side where Juve's coming from, because that basically means there's an open receiver over there if the corner's coming on the blitz, Tony. But luckily, Juve gets to him in time to force him into 3rd and long.
Too quick from the outside. They can't teach speed, Matt, and he got there quickly. Gunderson, the winds up so deep down the left sideline, and that is incomplete. Gerald Pope gets the deflection.
Yeah, great job by Pope. Just goes up and swats that ball down. Nothing fancy about that. Just underthrown a little bit by Gunderson, and it looks like Tony, from what I've seen with these passes so far, I think right now Clemson playing against the wind, while Ohio State does have it at their backs.
I think that's a really good shout out. You're right, Matt. Our resident meteorologist in the house here, noticing the wind direction immediately in this first quarter. Maybe that's why Clemson has a little bit more success. I think it's a little easier, from what I've heard, to throw into the wind than with it at your back. And maybe that's why Clemson is having more success. Ohio State comes out on their 3rd possession of the ball game. Logan Radloff is under center. He's going to hand it off to Rocco Rambo up the middle. Gets stuffed, though, but still picks up 3 yards on first down.
Yeah, good run there by Rambo. Not a lot of room given. Was covered on the outside as well, where he's originally trying to go, so cuts it back in. Gets stopped right after he passes the line of scrimmage, but does get a good 3 yards.
Under center is Radloff. Quick pass out to the right. Just going to throw it away into the first row of the stands. Might have seen a pretty girl up there. That's the Ryan Moreland special.
You see him all the time at Clemson. That's a quick update from Twitch. Terrence Jones from Alabama, 33-yard touchdown reception. The Crimson Tide up 7-0 early on Kentucky. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter on Twitch.
A screenplay and a fantastic pancake block as well by the offensive lineman. Springs Rocco Rambo for 14 yards.
Yeah, good job there by Rambo. Takes what the defense gave him there. Got some blocks to set him up. Big first down there for Ohio State. That's something they needed just to settle into a bit of a rhythm.
Brandon, thank you very much. I'm just on your team to view my sexy coach as Troy Crozier gets the deflection there on that one.
Meanwhile, I'm more cursed than the Clemson mascot, which isn't true. I have photos taken with him. I do look better. How dare you, Logan?
I don't know. I think Logan might be right on that one. Rambo runs to the right side, makes a man miss. He's inside the 10 and gets down right about to the 5-yard line. Rocco Rambo, 31 yards. That's exactly what Ohio State needed.
And that's just a great play there. Cuts right back inside to make the defender miss, and that's all the space he needed. That's Nicholas Brown, the right end, who's playing back there, but because of the cut, actually loses his footing a bit, allows Rambo to get the big pickup.
It's fooled. It looks a little foolish out there. Can he redeem himself as Radloff has time, just throws it through the uprights? That's only good in Gaelic football.
And maybe Ohio State needs to trust the run a bit more, Tony. Clemson averaging the 6th most rushing yards per game in the CFSL this season at 129.
Well, let's see if they listen to you on this play. They do not. Quick pass out to the right. That was dangerous, but it's over the head and incomplete.
Yeah, almost looked kind of like a design throwaway as well by Radloff. Just trying to get rid of it, really. Luckily, there's a guy in the area, so there's no intentional grounding.
From the shotgun, Radloff on 3rd and goal. Brings his tight end in motion from right to left. Drops back to pass. Throws it deep to the left sideline. Does he have him? He does not. Just out of bounds. That's TJ Camden. Could not get the toes in.
And that's got to hurt if you're Ohio State. Looked like the toes were in. They're not going to review it. Says there's no reason to. Camden just out of bounds. But a great job all in all by Ohio State on that drive, Tony. Struggled early this game, but able to put together a good drive, especially through Rocco Rambo there. I think they've kind of found what their go-to weapon needs to be as this game goes on.
You're exactly right. Had a big screenplay for 14 yards, the big 31-yard rush as well. Anthony Lambo kicking that field goal through the uprights as well for Ohio State. Clemson had a good first drive. Second drive did not work so well this time. What do they need to do to get back to their success?
I think you trust the kind of double-headed monster you have in Bruce Roberson and Nasir Cooper that you have out on those opposite sides of the field.
Duke Peterson's going to get the handoff on first down. Nice spin move there. Picks up 3, and it's 2nd and 7.
But I don't hate the decision to go to Peterson there. Has the touchdown already. Has some good runs under his belt. Always got to keep him hot. Have to keep the feet moving with him. You can't let him cool off.
No, you cannot. Exactly. In the shotgun here, brings his wide receiver motion, fakes the handoff. Lots of pressure there quickly. That's not a fumble, they say. And Gunderson gets brought down. It's 3rd and 7.
They're going to say the arm moved forward, but almost intercepted, it looked like there. Gunderson, lucky that ball just fell to the ground.
Pistol formation here again. The staple of the Clemson offense drops back. Nice play down the right sideline. That's Bruce Roberson for 23 yards.
Yeah, I was waiting for Roberson to get involved, and he does it right there. There's nothing, it's super complicated about that simply. That's just saying, hey, if you beat your man off the line, you get the ball, and he does. Kai Williams sets a little press there, but then goes into his own coverage. Nobody comes over for Roberson, but they are going to review it. Ohio State is using their challenge.
I thought this was good live by a mile. Oh, my goodness. He's got both feet in. He's dragging his toes. Matt, that's some toe drag swag right there.
I mean, I don't know what TJ might have seen, but yeah, that's a little easier one.
For sure. That one may not have been the best decision on that one, but you never know. Hey, you know, your backs might be against the wall. Defense is calling for it. You put your faith in your players, and that's what he did. Hands it off to Peterson up the middle of the field. That's a first down. There's 12-yard carry. Great rush. Longest of the night for him.
Yeah, great job by Peterson there. And again, maybe Ohio State, maybe they might have been just at the very least maybe trying to give their defense a quick breather. Who knows? Clemson is kind of running this quick offense right now, so maybe trying to give their team a chance to rest.
Yeah, and didn't need any rest on that one, though, as that's Leroy White from the linebacker position. Just meets Peterson in the hole, holds him to 1-yard gain.
Great job by White. Like you said, just meets him straight at the hole. That's an old Oklahoma drill right there. And this time the linebacker comes away victorious.
Gunderson drops back to pass. Check down to the left is open, and that's where he goes. He's gone there all night, especially in this first quarter. Great play by Barrett Steele, fighting for yards, and it's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, great job by Steele there, making it a much more manageable 3rd down now.
In the pistol is Gunderson. He's going to hand it off to Peterson. He stiff arms him and picks up the first down. That's a grown man run right there, Matt.
Yeah, Peterson just simply uses that strength. That 5'11", 240, nice and compact is Peterson. Just kind of built all muscle. Uses every bit of it there to get that first.
All muscle and lots of speed, as we've seen. Very explosive. As passed down the left side. Almost got there. It was the defender. Nasir Cooper's going to hold on to it, though, for 10 yards.
Yeah, Cooper able to hold on to it. Great job there by the wide receiver to be able to go and get that ball.
Anderson in the pistol again, fakes the handoff with the read option to the right-hand side. Stutter steps a little bit, takes a big hit, though, and gains 1.
Yeah, not much there for Gunderson. As an update for everybody out of Kentucky, the Wildcats able to put a field goal on the board, but Bama still up 7-3. First quarter, just about 30 seconds left over on Twitch.
Fully loaded, say here, triple option look. Late pitch, no, he's going to hold on to it himself. Gets a generous hometown spot, and it's 1st and goal.
Yeah, Gunderson able to just kind of stretch it out right there at the end. Good decision not to pitch it, though. I think if he pitches it, that either gets stopped at the same time or it gets intercepted.
Yeah, that could have been very dangerous as well. You are watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Clemson is leading 7-3. We'll be right back. And welcome back to second quarter action here in Clemson Memorial Stadium. Loki Gunderson is going to go under center here. He's not going to hand it off and just has a wide open receiver, Barrett Steele, with the easy touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't get much easier than that if you're Barrett Steele, Tony. Just nice little 5-yard out route, catches it right at the goal line. All you have to do at that point is just turn your body upfield, and it's in. Great job there by Clemson. Remember now, Clemson will be throwing with the wind at their backs as well. Ohio State will now be throwing against this win.
It's a really good point. We'll see if Ohio State can generate a little bit more passing offense this quarter. That is Barrett Steele's third receiving touchdown of the season. So congratulations to him for getting that third as well. Twos in the chat. Frosty and Kaishan, thank you very much. As we will see what Ohio State can do with the ball. This time throwing into the wind from the 25-yard line. Logan Radloff has Rocco Rambo to his right-hand side. He's going to drop back, feels the blitz, and gets sacked. Oh, that's a fumble as well. That's a turnover in the backfield. Devastating for Ohio State.
Yeah, just absolutely devastating, taking any sort of wind out of their sails there. Great job. They're going to say Alberto Smalls gets back there and forces the fumble, and Mickey Gold will fall on it. We had a couple decisions last night, Tony, where we went to review and it got overturned. There's no overturning that one. That is all Tiger ball right there.
Yeah, that ball was out extremely early. Zachary Schneider, think outside the box with the twos as well. Thank you. As Gunderson's in the pistol this time from inside the 15-yard line. He's going to drop back to pass, feels the pressure, throws it across the middle, and that's incomplete. Daniel Bingham closest to it.
Yeah, they're going to say Bingham breaking that one up. And again, we see the win there. Gunderson did have a man, but overthrows him by a pretty decent amount.
That is a good shout out there. Resident meteorologist Matt Hatchell as well, everybody. As Logan does not like to say, but that's a nice rush there from Gunderson. 6 yards, and it's 3rd and 4.
Look, I've spent so many Saturdays in my 26 years on this earth at Clemson Memorial Stadium. I know this stadium like the back of my hand, wind patterns and all.
Anderson has lots of time as well. Again, throws to the left. It's been open all day. Josiah Baker gets a touchdown reception.
Yeah, Baker, the freshman, getting his 4th of the season. And just simply put, that's the big issue with running zone coverage right there in this situation, Tony. You leave some open spots, and Baker just simply beats this man off the line. My apologies, it was man. I thought it was zone. The issue with that, you got to make sure you can't get beat. Baker makes him pay right there.
Yes, he does. You're right. Gunderson has been having success all game on the left-hand side of the offensive formation. Got the quick passes and quick strikes as well, and took advantage again that time. Matt, Ohio State has to get points on this drive, has to get a touchdown. How do they do it?
I think it starts with Rocco Rambo. I think he's running with him on most likely the first 2 plays of this drive. Then I see where you're set up. If you're set up kind of close to that first down marker, I hate it off to him again. Otherwise, I think that's a good time to maybe bust out a play action pass here. Hopefully, Clemson bites on the handoff, and you get a good 7, 8, 10 yards on that play.
I like the idea right away from Matt. We'll see if they listen. Handoff right away, just like you said. And that is a nice gain of 5 yards. 5 yards is exactly what they will take. Matt Hatchell is a resident offensive guru here.
Well, I am a failed both offensive and defensive coordinator from my time at Michigan. It was a very hard time, ask Benham. So I do know a couple of things, Tony, but a great pickup there by Rambo.
And he's not going to hand it off this time, and did not have success. Loses the 5 yards that Rambo gained. Holly Jacks, who is not a girl but is a cat, and it's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Jacks just able to get back there and bring him down for the sack. Great job. Radloff just could not get anything going there. And that's devastating because, like you said, lost the 5 yards that Rambo gained. So now you're back to 3rd and 10. I don't think a play action works there. I think you just have to air it out there. It looks like they might be running screen, though.
Yeah, that is what it looks like. They're going to fake the handoff. No, quick pass to the right across the middle of the formation. TJ Camden, first time we've called his name tonight, and that's first down yardage, exactly what they needed.
Yeah, great job there by Camden, able to fight forward for that first down. Caught it and had to gain an extra 2 yards and was able to do that.
Hands it off, first down. This time gets stuffed. Rambo's going to lose 1.
Yeah, Clemson's defense not getting fooled here. Kyle Wood, second tackle of the game, sees the pressure coming, or sees the run to Rambo, and just stands him up right then and there.
Let the record show that Matt Hatchell called a first down rush on the first play of the game, not on the first play of this 3 or 4 down series, as Rambo's going to get the ball again with no success, and that's a 2-yard loss. Fantastic play by Travis Carr hitting the TFL.
Yeah, Carr just simply, he's sitting out there. That's the thing. Rambo did have a hole in the middle, decides to cut it outside. Carr saw that and took his opportunity, cut right up there from the safety position.
Radloff has been throwing across the middle of the field pretty much every chance he has had so far. Will he do that again? Wide receiver comes in motions from right to short right. Screenplay here on third down. Gets it to Rambo. They had success the first time they ran it. They almost get enough this time. 10 yards for Rambo, but it's 4th and 3.
Yeah, and again, I like the decision there. Just unfortunately, a defender, I couldn't quite tell which one, but somebody broke off their block a bit quicker than expected and was able to get there and knock Rambo out of bounds. Not a bad drive from Ohio State, though. Had some things really work for them. It's just, unfortunately, the plays that lost them yards, lost them too many yards.
Yes, they did. And Clemson's going to get the ball again with the chance to go up by 25 if they get a touchdown. That's a lot of points, Matt. Ohio State's defense is going to have to stand tall.
Yeah, the defense is going to have to come up big here. I got to be guarding those short passes. That's really where Clemson has been dialing it up against them.
Exactly. They don't have, or they're getting the ball out quick enough so the pressure from the defensive line doesn't get there. As he jumps the route, Billy Jude has it. If you're Ohio State, you've got to think that that's intercepted.
Yeah, unfortunately, could not come down with that there. Great job by the defense, though, but you do have to pull that one down.
In the pistol, Gunderson hands it off to Peterson. Nice cut on the, or initially puts his left foot in the ground, and he picks up 2 yards. It's 3rd and 8.
Yeah, good pickup there from Peterson. Nothing fancy, just trying to get a couple yards, make it a little bit more manageable here on 3rd down.
Shotgun formation here. Tight end to the right as Gunderson drops back, feels the pressure, throws to the right-hand sideline, and that is a great catch by Josiah Baker. They might need to review that one, though, Matt.
I think they might have to. I think they're going to, but Baker, they're not going to. They're going to say Baker stayed inbounds. Again, Ohio State already has used their challenge and lost it.
Yeah, devastating for that challenge to be used so early. Peterson up the middle says, get off me to one man, but another man is right there to get the tackle for loss. That's Prince Nicholas.
Yeah, Nicholas not getting fooled there, able to just fight off his block and pull down Peterson for the loss. Great job by this Ohio State defensive line to start.
As the card collection in chat says, the toe tap swag. I believe it's toe drag swag here in the CFSL, but that's another pass to the left-hand side. Gunderson throws it into that window. That's a fantastic play to Bruce Roberson.
Yeah, great play by Roberson. And talking about big plays, Tony, an update from Lexington, Kentucky. The Wildcats were able to put another field goal on the board to go down 7-6, but then Alabama answers right back with a touchdown. Crimson tied 14-6. 6 minutes to go in the first half over on Twitch.
That's exactly what Alabama needed to do in that game. If you're giving up the points, you score right back. You give up 3, you get 7, as Gunderson has so much time here. This time, feels the pressure, though. That's a big sack there.
Yeah, that's a great job by the defense. Corey Perez, and that's my favorite type of sack right there. That is the classic coverage sack. So much time that Perez gets knocked to the ground with a chop block and still has time to get up and get back to the quarterback. That is credit to the safeties and the linebackers as well, allowing nothing deep through the air. Gunderson just has to sit there and take the hit.
The walk-on with the fantastic play in the backfield sets up the 2nd and 18 here. Gunderson in the fully loaded pistol set here. Drops back pass to the right-hand side. Nice play. Dante Brown coming up, preventing the quick pass.
Yeah, Brown, the safety, able to just swat it down. And there's not many plays in your playbook right now for a 3rd and 18.
No, there are not. Might just be throw it deep. Maybe try it down that left-hand side. They've had success. He's going to look to the right, though. That's an incompletion. Great play there by the defender to get in the way.
Yeah, that's just a great job by the defense there. Able to come up and swat that ball down again. And now Clemson being forced to punt it on Ohio State's own 40.
We'll see if we can get a for the brand moment here. We will not, as it sails into the end zone. And let's see what the Ohio State offense can do with the football on this drive. You're down by 18. No, it is a 3-possession ball game here, so we'll see if they listen to Matt Hatchell again and hand it off on this play to Rocco Rambo. The tight end comes in motion from left to right. They do hand it to Rambo. He gets stuffed, but sheds a couple tackles, still picks up 1.
Yeah, and as much as I like the handoff to Rambo, I do think now you have to start taking maybe not some deep shots, but I think you have to start looking at those middle of the field type throws, your 6, 7, 8 yard type passes. Try to gain some more than just 1 or 2 yards.
They are throwing into the wind as you sked. Quick pass out to the right-hand side. No blocking, though, for Jalen Thomas, and the defense is too quick.
Yeah, just unfortunately nothing there for Thomas. The defense gets there immediately, and now a quick 3rd down for the Buckeyes.
This could be devastating here as Ohio State got the ball first in this ball game, so Clemson will get it at the half. If they don't score here, Clemson could score at the end of this half and at the beginning of the next half. But that is intercepted, though. That's even worse on that play. Great play there by Crozier.
Yeah, Crozier has just been everywhere tonight. It comes up with the big interception there. I was going to say, if Ohio State doesn't at least get a first down, it just feels like any sort of momentum you just got is gone out of your sails, and Crozier just makes sure of that there. The sophomore from Columbia, South Carolina, coming up north to play at Clemson with the big interception.
That was Jalen Thomas, the Ohio State receiver, who had a step, but it was a little bit underthrown, thrown into the wind. Deep pass down the right-hand side. Great catch there by Roberson, 36 yards.
Roberson just absolutely goes and gets it. That's all you can say. You do have to think if the wind isn't blowing, that's probably 6. Instead, the wind carries it just enough for Roberson to have to dive, but a wonderful catch from the sophomore.
While it was in the air, I thought it was going to be too far. Roberson sells out, makes the diving catch from the pistol. Is going to fake the handoff there. Bootleg action, throws it off balance. Somehow Barrett Steele comes up with it, shuts the tackle, and that's 5 yards. It's 2nd and 5.
Craziest 5 yards I've ever seen, I think. Great pickup there by Steele. But to go back to that catch by Roberson, Tony, I mean, at 6'3", Roberson's probably the only receiver on this Clemson team outside of Barrett Steele who could dive and bring that ball in.
That is a really good point. He knew his target audience there as Steele's going to cross the goal line. 6-yard touchdown. Clemson goes up 25.
And speaking of Barrett Steele, his second touchdown of the game, and at 6'6", 235, it's not that difficult to punch it in when all you have to do is extend your arm 1 inch and that tip of the ball crosses. Great job by Clemson making the most out of their opportunities there.
They absolutely are. You are right. You know, coming into this ball game, Bruce Roberson needed just one more receiving touchdown to set the Clemson record. Nasir Cooper is just 2 behind him for the season record with 7 touchdowns. But tonight, they're focusing on Barrett Steele and Josiah Baker, underutilized receivers maybe, or maybe just haven't seen as many touchdown receptions. But tonight, they are popping off for the Clemson Tigers. As Ohio State, go ahead. I'm so sorry, Matt.
No, I was just going to say, I think what it is right now is Clemson taking advantage of Ohio State probably guarding those more higher profile type receivers. And so because that they're leaving the middle of that field like we're seeing with Steele and Baker open.
Very good point. You're right. That is the defensive the quote failed unquote defensive coordinator expertise we're getting from Matt Hatchell. Is it 2nd and 6?
Well, very much failed. Again, ask Venom, baby. Very much failed.
Logan Radloff in the shotgun. Rocco Rambo to his left. Radloff's going to drop back. Throws it. That gets a huge hit there. What an incredible defensive play to knock that ball out.
Yeah, Deuce Dawkins, the freshman, was the intended receiver there. Took the big hit and just could not hold on to it. Great job by the defense.
Frosty and Chad talking smoke. Feels the blitz. Gets it out quickly. It's going to be 4th and 2. Jadaron Brown was fighting. Just couldn't get enough.
Yeah, great job by Brown there. Just could not get those extra 2 yards. And to Radloff's credit, he has not been horrible so far. 8 for 10. He's been consistent. It's just unfortunately not a lot of yardage, and the offense just can't get any sort of momentum. They're very stop-start right now.
They are. You're exactly right. The rushing attack has not been there tonight. Clemson has done a good job of containing them. The passing, like you said, is consistent, but just too short to get anything going. Clemson, on the other hand, has been kind of clicking on all cylinders so far. That's a dropped pass there, and Gunderson's going to be 17 of 25 tonight. Not as consistent, but a lot more yardage.
Yeah, and I think really if you're Clemson right now, you'll take the more yards over the consistency.
I think when more yards equals more points, you will definitely agree. Fakes the handoff. Oh, my goodness. Great pancake block from Steele. Gunderson's going to get swung forward for the 6-yard gain.
Yeah, I mean, great job by Steele. Saves Gunderson from taking a loss there. Gunderson then hopping over the defender is able to get a nice 6 yards.
Football players not truly known for their high jump and hurdle ability in the track and field competition, normally a baseball sport, but Josiah Baker's going to be just short, not going to get the hometown spot on that one. Sets the pass over the middle of the field, and it's 4th and inches.
Yeah, great job by Ohio State. There's another update from out of Kentucky over on Twitch. Elliott Griffin from Kentucky, 45-yard touchdown reception. The Wildcats now down 17-13. 2 minutes to go in the first half over on Twitch.
By Yates in chat. Punting is the favorite form of football for the Ohio Hawkeyes in real life. Maybe we're seeing a little bit of that action here. Big Ten, another Big Ten team. We'll see what they could do on this time if they can move the football down the field another way. With 2 minutes left, they might have to move a little bit quicker this time as Radloff checks down to the left side, finds Duke Dawkins for the 4 yards.
Yeah, and Ohio State calling time out there. They realize it's most likely their last drive of the first half, so they're trying to save as much time as they can.
Exactly right, Matt. Half to score on this drive. Clemson will get the ball at the half. Nice play across that little skinny post route for Jalen Thomas. That's 12 yards, and it's a first down.
Yeah, great job by Thomas. He's been kept a little bit in check. 4 receptions for only 17 yards so far. Really kind of finding him on those screen routes that just don't go anywhere. But a nice little post route, like you mentioned, across the middle of the field for the first.
2 halfbacks in the backfield, in the wishbone here. Radloff's going to drop back, going to tuck it and run and get brought down in the backfield. Devastating. Nice play by the Clemson defense. Mikey Gold with his first sack.
Yeah, first sack, second tackle of the game for Gold. Keep in mind, Gold also had that fumble recovery earlier. Able to fight through the block there, though, to get back to Radloff.
Radloff just has not had a lot of time in the backfield to throw the ball down the field. In chat, we've seen some people mention that there are open receivers down the field, just does not have the time to find them. Throwing into the wind, though, maybe he has a little bit more success here. About a minute and a half left in this game. Blitz comes, and he feels it and gets sacked for another 5-yard loss.
Yeah, Radloff just couldn't get the ball away there. Now Clemson are really starting to feast on this quarterback.
Radloff in the shotgun, 3rd and 18. Long play here, got to throw it deep, throws it down the middle of the field, has him here, and he catches it. What a great play. That's Hunter Shiren, 31 yards.
Yeah, and Shiren at 6'4", he is the tallest receiver on this field, on this team, so he goes up and just simply gets it. But the thing is, he also just beats all his defenders. Nobody on Clemson catches up to him and then just skies against the safety against him. It's a mismatch of all proportions. Huge pickup there for the Buckeyes.
That was an unbelievable play. AMK in chat, hello. Nice to see you. Thank you for tuning in. As Radloff's going to drop back, he's going to tuck it. And, that's another devastating sack. That's Mikey Gold again for his second of the night.
Yeah, Gold now 2 sacks on this drive. Just again, fights through the defender there. Nothing fancy about it. That's just pure strength.
Yeah, that is exactly. Has his outside arm free, outside contain. That's exactly what they teach you, even starting in middle school football. That's great technique. As Radloff's going to go back in shotgun here, going to bring the tight end in motion from left to the right, puts his hand back down. Radloff going to use as much time as he can here. Going to drop back pass down the left side. Great play there. Nice tackle. That's TJ Camden for 12 yards, and it's 3rd and 3.
Yeah, and Ohio State using their second time out here with under a minute left. Again, trying to hold on to as much clock as they can.
Tight end in motion, their favorite so far from left to right. Under center is Radloff. He's going to pitch it, late pitch, and the Clemson defense swarms Rocco Rambo. He has nowhere to go. It's 4th and 8. Are you going for it here, Matt?
I think you have to if you're Ohio State. Just try to get something going on the offense. Try to get yourself some bit of momentum going back into halftime. So also, at the very least, Clemson had only 30 seconds left in this first half. They get the ball back anyways. I don't see, like we see right here, I don't see why you don't go for it.
I agree. You have to go for it here. Card collection in chat asking for the timeout. Radloff's not going to do that. He's going to call an audible, though. And it looks like he
doesn't have to snap it. They might just run it out.
They might. It looks like they're going to try and go for a Hail Mary here on this play. Maybe try and get something down to the end zone on this last play of the half. Matt, it's been an exciting one so far. We'll see if it ends with some even more excitement. Frosty in chat knows what's coming. The final play, Hail Mary. He's going to just check it down, though. That is not the Hail Mary that some people were looking for. And it is going to halftime, 28-3. Matt, we're trying to summarize this half for us. What have we seen so far?
Yeah, well, to Ohio State's credit and Radloff's credit there on that final play, I'm going to be honest, I don't hate the check down. At the very least, you try to get some sort of momentum rolling into the second half, but this has really been all Clemson. And like I said at the start of this broadcast, it's going to be a tough one for Ohio State tonight. Again, Clemson, one of the best offenses in the league this season. In the league this season, they've just been incredible, and so you know you're going to have a tough matchup on defense, regardless of who you are. And Clemson just really come in and kept their foot on the gas. They've been able to succeed through the air especially. Ohio State just hasn't been able to get out of first gear. I do think they have the chance. I mean, it's not as big of a blowout as I think some people were predicting. Again, the over-under at 63.5. Clemson only 3.5-point favorites. Nothing too crazy there. It's just really been Clemson has succeeded through the passing game, and then you have Ohio State's two turnovers as well that Clemson did score off of. That's really been the only difference so far.
Yeah, I think you're right. Those turnovers are devastating. One did, especially that fumble down inside the 15-yard line, really hurt. That third and long pass, it was kind of like a punt in essence as well, so it didn't really hurt too bad, I suppose. But I think as well, Matt, like you pointed out, Ohio State has just struggled to string plays together, and Clemson has not had that struggle.
Yeah, I mean, the Buckeyes have just really struggled to get first downs, keep drives going, while Clemson, it seems, once they get, you can kind of tell with Clemson within the first 2 plays of the series, really, if they're going to be able to move the ball pretty quick, pretty efficiently.
That is a really good point. You're right. That is the kind of expert analysis that Matt Hatchell will bring to a broadcast, and that's the kind of experience and expertise that I'm listening for as I call more games here in the CFSL. Another quick pass to the left. All game has been there. Bruce Roberson gets 6.
Yeah, and like I was just saying, I think if Clemson gets the first down here on this play especially, I think we're back to Clemson really being in groove this series. Roberson, nice quick 6-yard pickup there. Good throw from Gunderson.
That looks like exactly how they started their first drive of this game. The quick pass to the left to Roberson. This time Gunderson is going to hand it off to Peterson, goes to the left. Great blocking on the left-hand side and gets forced out of bounds after a 12-yard rush. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, good handoffs and good passing. This looks like this is going to be a good drive for the Tigers.
13-6, first downs, like Matt said, at the half. Ohio State has just struggled while Clemson has not moving the football consistently. Gunderson's going to drop back, look across the middle of the field. Tight window there, but fits it in. Josiah Baker gets 11.
Wow, great job there by Baker, able to hold on to it. Gunderson took a risk there with that pass, but he's able to thread the needle. Jude with his 5th tackle of the game.
When you are first in quarterback rating in the CFSL, you take those chances, and that's Peterson again, the 1-2 punch. Great job picking up 5 yards, though stuffed as well, still fighting forward, and it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, credit to Peterson, keeps fighting forward, just trying to pick up the first down. That's really all you can ask for as a coach.
From the shotgun here. Going to fake the handoff, and that is a fantastic play in the backfield there. Ohio State's Matt Fields going to get credit for the tackle for loss.
Yeah, great job there, able to get into the backfield. Gunderson couldn't get anything going there. 3rd and 6 now, and I'm curious, I mean, Clemson's 7 for 10 on 3rd down so far, been pretty good.
7 for 10 is very good. I think that's passing in pretty much any country and test in the world. To the left-hand side, nice little underneath route, dropped back, was the Ohio State defense. Clemson and Loki Gunderson just took what they gave him.
Yeah, and that's all you can ask for. You just got to take what the defense gives you, and that's the first down. You take it every time.
Gunderson moving the field, moving down the field efficiently. Read option there, gets a huge hit though, but picks up 3 as well. Might need to enter concussion protocol after that one.
Yeah, Gunderson gets absolutely laid out by, I think, like 3 or 4 Buckeyes there, but gets right back up. Clemson taking what the defense gives them right now, but the defense is giving them too much.
Too much is right. We'll see if Ohio State can, settle down a little bit out of halftime. Duke Peterson's going to run up the middle. Nice job from the safety to come up and meet him in the hole, but he still gets 3.
Yeah, and I mean, again, Clemson's just taking what Ohio State's given them. If they're going to back off, Clemson's okay with keeping the ball short.
They have yet to really blow the top off on a passing play. As you said, Ohio State's done a good job of staying deep. With a quick pass to the right-hand side on a 10-yard out, and that's Johnny Patterson coming back a little bit, picks up 7, but it's a first down.
Yeah, great pickup there from Patterson. Like you said, had to come back to it, but at the end of the day, he does pick up the first down.
Gunderson is inside the red zone. Pass to the left-hand side. Defender was in the proper place, just didn't get his head around. Roberson, 9 yards, nearing 100 on the night.
Yeah, and Roberson and Gunderson just kind of breathing a sigh of relief, like you said, defender in the area, but could not come down with it, and that's a big pickup for Clemson.
Oh, pass to turn his head around there. Pass across the middle of the field. That's Barrett Steele. Cannot get across the goal line. This time, though, he's going to be on the 1-inch line.
Almost 3rd touchdown of the game, instead stopped just short. Let's see what Clemson does here on 1st and goal from the half.
Looks like they're going to run it power football up the middle here with Duke Peterson under center. Hands it off to Peterson, and he walks into the end zone. That's his second rushing touchdown of the night.
Yeah, Peterson just takes what the defense gave him there on the half-yard line. You're just telling your O-line, hey, get 2 steps in the end zone so we can score, and they were able to do just that. Great blocking by the offense.
A fantastic push by that offensive line, like you said, Matt. And he just walked into the end zone. Might have waltzed a little bit, might have heard some slow music, had enough time to get a girl out of the stands and do a little southern jig as well. Low time for the Clemson running back. Ohio State is now down 32 points. That's a lot of points, Matt. They're going to have to put something together and get it in the end zone.
It is, and I think that just starts with taking some time and getting your offense together. And speaking about getting into the end zone, just as Peterson ran it in here over on Twitch, Brett Thomas, the halfback from Kentucky, doing his best Duke Peterson impression, running it in. The Wildcats now up 20-17 on the 6th-ranked Crimson Tide. 7 minutes to go in the third over on Twitch.
Fantastic ball game here. As that's a great pass over the middle of the field. Hunter Shiren gets 10 yards, and that's a first down. That's exactly how Ohio State needed to start this drive.
Yeah, that's been about the most aggressive Ohio State has started to drive this game, and they need to keep up that aggression, I think.
I agree. Now you absolutely have to. Empty set here, going to look to throw it, and he gets forced out of the backfield. Still picks up 1, but it's 2nd and 9, but that's a good job getting pressure.
Yeah, I believe you're going to say Bubba Hendricks got the hand on him, forced him to do a little pirouette there as he's only able to get 1.
That's not the kind of dancing that Duke Peterson was doing as he waltzed in. That one, this time, she breaks or gets out of the backfield around the left-hand side. That time, Mikey Gold could not keep contained, and he springs forward. It's 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and Radloff choosing to slide down, not risk the hit or the fumble to try to get that extra yard. Smart decision by the quarterback.
In the shotgun, 3rd and 1 is Logan Radloff. Fakes the handoff, going to tuck it himself. Quarterback spy was right there. He breaks the tackle, breaks another tackle, says, get off me. Logan Radloff with a very powerful 9-yard run.
Yeah, and Kyle Woods was the first man he broke off there. The spy, like you mentioned, couldn't bring him down. Holly Jacks, though, going to get his 6th tackle of the game.
The Catman with another tackle. As the tight end comes in motion from left to right in the shotgun, Logan Radloff feels the blitz coming from the quarterback, looks that way, and he overthrows his man, Matt. Like you said, the wind is at his back. That looked to be a cause for that.
Yeah, again, at his man, but like we said at the start of this game, wind at the back of Ohio State now, and Radloff once again just overthrows an open receiver.
That was good recognition, but just could not connect with it that time. Felt pressure, was not great recognition as he should have thrown it away. Mikey Gold with his 3rd sack.
Yeah, great job by Gold there. He's just able, not really fighting through the defense or the offensive line there as Radloff tries to scramble right past him. Gold, again, just kind of sticks the arm out and wraps him up and able to pull him down. 4 for 11 on 3rd downs now. While batting 300 is great in baseball, that's not good here on 3rd downs.
No, it is not. Not when Clemson is over 700. 3rd and 14. Radloff going to throw it deep down the left-hand side into double coverage. It's almost intercepted. Crozier's going to get credit with the deflection.
Yeah, looking for TJ Camden there. Crozier already has 1 interception today. Almost makes it 2. Interesting decision by Radloff. Did have a man, but also double covered. You like to see him make a little bit of a better decision there. Went for the height matchup, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Yeah, I mean, that is not a for-the-brand moment. I know everyone in chat, especially me, is looking forward to those. Just fortunately could not get it there by the walk-on punter for Ohio State. Clemson is kind of clicking. They just have to continue what they have been doing, and that's marching down the field. Another quarterback read, this time to the left-hand side. Haven't really seen that so far, Matt, and it did not work.
Yeah, Griff Martin getting his 4th tackle of the game. Ohio State not fooled there at all because they had a man ready to wrap up the halfback. However, sees it immediately that he doesn't have it. That's Duke DeLeon, so he's able to start chasing down Gunderson from behind, and that allows Martin to come up with the hit there for 2nd and 12.
Anderson under center here. Very rarely see that. Tight end in motion from left to right. He's going to drop back with the pass across the middle of the field. That's deflected at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and another update from Kentucky. Alabama not going to lose that lead for long. Another touchdown on the board for the Crimson Tide. 6th-ranked Alabama now up 24-20 on 11th-ranked Kentucky. 5.5 to go in the third on Twitch.
Anderson Across the middle of the field, has a wide open receiver, and just splits the defense. They're 300 yards passing for Gunderson tonight.
And Josiah Baker now 99 yards through the air for him as well. And again, that's just broken zone coverage there, as we see right there. Collapsed by Dante Brown, the senior. Lost him for a second. Because of that, Baker shoots right past him, and it's thrown on the money by Gunderson for the big pickup.
Have two corners playing as the two high safety look. Gerald Pope and Kai Williams were the people who brought him down. Very strange coverage there for Ohio State. Don't normally see that. As Gunderson brings his tight end in motion from right to left, finds his tight end on the left-hand side and gets stuffed immediately. Gain of 1 for Killingsworth.
Yeah, Killingsworth not able to get anything there, only able to get a gain of 1, but Clemson still moving that ball forward.
Gunderson in the shotgun. With Peterson to his left, fakes the handoff. A blitz gets picked up by Peterson. Nice pickup there. Makes a man miss, slides down. That's a nice pickup there for Gunderson.
And smart decision by Gunderson to just slide down there. You don't need to risk anything right now with the way the offense is going and the lead you have. You just got to play smart.
Gunderson, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He's got loads of time, going to look to the right in the end zone, and that is intercepted. That's exactly what Ohio State needed. Kai Williams going to get credit with the interception. Just read that play perfectly.
Yeah, and again, that right there, that's an underthrown ball due to the wind, Tony. I think it's nothing else. Williams can see the wind and see the wind knocking that ball down slowly, so he stops where he's going and stays where he is because that ball's coming right to him. Great job by the defense. They needed that.
Resident meteorologist strikes again here. Matt Hatchell is a legend. Put him on TV, folks. But you're exactly right. That was the 3rd interception of the season for Williams. Nice play there to Duke Dawkins. It's now 2nd and 7. Under center is Logan Radloff. He's going to drop back. He's going to look to rush, and Mikey Gold stuffs him again for his 4th sack of the game.
Yeah, and the junior just really showing up tonight. Has 5 sacks on the season coming into tonight. Like you said, I believe that's number 4 for him on the game. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That is 4, correct.
So he's just been playing out of his mind. The junior really stepping up now when it matters.
Yeah, just winning the one-on-one battles with the left offensive tackle of Ohio State. Drops back pass over the middle of the field. Nice completion there. That's Duke Dawkins, 7 yards, but it's still 4th and 7.
Yeah, good pickup there by Dawkins to get some of that yardage back, but 4th and 7 still. Gonna force them to punt the ball away. That play more than anything just to give your punter a little bit more room as Jack's 7th tackle on the game.
Catman strikes again. Good punt here from the walk-on punter of Ohio State. Has some blockers, though. Makes a man miss. Gets popped, though. Troy Crozier, 18-yard return. That's impressive. Matt, if you are Ohio State, you know, you're down 32. I don't think we've seen a bigger comeback in the CFSL. Only about a quarter left. Are you looking for techniques and plays you can take into next week? Or are you still trying to fight for this one?
I think you don't give the fight until that final whistle blows, but to be fair, I do also think you're always looking to play to next week as well and figure out what's working for your offense and defense. So I think really right now, if you're Ohio State, it's pride more than anything. You don't want to be the team that gets blown out on the road here. You want to go be the team that at the very least goes down swinging. So I think that's what you're playing for at most right now.
That's a really good shout out. You're right. Barrett Steele with another reception tonight. 67 yards, 2 touchdowns. The tight end is popping off.
Yeah, like for example, right now, if I'm Ohio State going into next week, the first thing I'm telling my defense is that we got to close up the middle of that field. Too many passes have been open in between those hashes tonight.
Another check, and that's Steele as well to the left side of the field. Again, he is getting a workout tonight. 9 receptions, and that's a first down.
Yeah, Steele been doing absolutely his best out there tonight for these Clemson Tigers. Dante Brown, though, going to get his 5th tackle of the game. And really, I think right there, the first down battle really tells the whole story.
It does. We shouted out how at halftime it has not improved here for Ohio State this half, as Peterson's going to get 4 yards on that one. I don't know how he got 4 on that one, Matt. I thought he was hitting the backfield.
Yeah, it looked like he did, but the thing with Peterson at 5'11", 240, he is compact, so he lowers the shoulder and just kind of falls forward, and that's able to help him get a couple yards.
Anderson's going to drop back, looking to the left-hand side of the field again. Josiah Baker, another one of his favorite targets tonight, his 9th reception. That brings him over 100.
Yeah, and when you have guys like Bruce Roberson and Nasir Cooper who have been kind of stocked up a little bit by this defense, to have guys like Steele and Baker especially really show up, that just fills you as a quarterback with so much confidence.
It does, and it's got to, help the offensive coordinator, the coaching staff, knowing that those guys can step up in big moments. 4th and 1, that's a great stop by the Ohio State defense, though, going to force the first field goal of the game. That's exactly what they were looking to do, but they jump off sides.
Oh, well, Clemson actually, it looked like, did jump first, so that's going to bump them back.
Oh, my goodness. I was assuming the worst, Matt. Oh, my goodness. Very lucky break there for Ohio State. The offensive lineman forced the defense to jump, but they're going to go for it now on 4th and 6. I love this play call. Be aggressive. Throws it to the right-hand side of the field. Nice deflection there, though, by Kai Williams, and that is going to be 1st and 10 for Clemson. Or for Ohio State, excuse me.
Absolutely, and great recognition there by Williams as well. Notice, at first goes for the interception, but then realizes, hey, if I come down with this, that's the ball at our own 20. They're at our own like 35, 40 right now. Let me just swat it down, and that gives us better field position. Great awareness by the sophomore there.
That's a senior type play there. Exactly. Nice shout out there, Matt. As Radloff's going to drop back, feels the pressure, throws to the right sideline, has his man, great pitch and catch. Nice reception there for TJ Camden.
Yeah, Camden just been kept in check. Not only third reception of the game, but able to find them there. And again, this is where Ohio State really needs to start figuring out, okay, where are our bright spots? What can we look forward to next week? Do we go to the air more, or do we keep it on the ground more?
Yeah, you're exactly right. Kai Williams in chat almost had that interception, but we have reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Get those scores up in chat. Clemson winning 35-3. You are watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And we are back for the 4th quarter of this ball game here in Clemson Memorial Stadium. Get those scores up. Frosty, Zach, Kaishan, I see you. Radloff's going to tuck it and run. Has a lot of room. Makes a man miss. Makes a second man miss. Sheds a tackle. Crozier's going to get the tackle, but that's 20 yards downfield for Radloff. As that is a fantastic play there. 907 TJ in chat. Thank you very much for joining us as well. This time, we will see what Radloff can do. He's going to have Rocco Rambo out to his right, tight end to the left, twins to the left. Brings the tight end in from motion, from left to right. Brandon, I see you too. Radloff 1st and 10, dump pass to the tight end, Hunter Shiren. That's Clemson had success with that all night, and Ohio State had success there.
Yeah, great pick up there by Shiren as the booth once again messing with my mic. I really have to give Mike to fire these guys. It's getting annoying at this point. Great job, though, by Shiren, though, able to hold on to the ball for the 9-yard gain.
And this time, Rocco Rambo has great success rushing up the middle of the field. 1st and 10, 8 yards for him.
Yeah, great job there by Rambo, able to pick it up. Clemson playing conservative now in the 4th quarter, and so if I'm Ohio State, I got to take advantage of that. If there's going to be a hole in the middle of the field, I got to run through it.
Rocco Rambo's getting stuffed on this play, though. Big number 98, Marvin Johnson, going to get the tackle.
Yeah, great job there by Clemson, able to wrap him up quickly and pull him down.
I'm sorry, that was Bubba Hendricks. I was looking at the wrong play sheet. That is a rookie mistake from your boy, Tony Papel. But this time, Rocco Rambo makes a veteran run up the middle, sets up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Rambo again, just up the middle. I think Butler going to get his 6th tackle. But again, if Clemson's going to play conservative, Ohio State has to take advantage while they can.
Yes, they are. You said Clemson was taking what they were giving them. That's Ohio State is doing. This time, though, gets stuffed. Jalen Thomas in the backfield this time instead of Rocco Rambo. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 4, though, Matt.
Yeah, Carr going to get the tackle, and I don't blame him. I think you have to go for it in this situation.
I agreed. Halfback to the left. That's where he goes. Can he break a tackle? He cannot. Stuffed. Great play there by Kyle Woods, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Clemson.
And here's the thing, Tony. I don't hate that play call. I hate how late Radloff got the ball to Rambo. As a left-handed quarterback, Radloff can see from the beginning how nobody's on that side of the field, but he takes too much time. If he gets that to Rambo while he's running in motion, I think Rambo puts that in the end zone.
Put in the end zone is Gunderson, though, the safety. Tackle Sean Malone's going to get credit for the sack. And, your words were prophetic there, Matt. He got brought down in the end zone there.
Yeah, I mean, of course, something crazy always happens when I call a game. We keep that going here now with Ohio State getting the safety, making it 35-5. Clemson going to have to punt the ball away, our favorite thing in the world.
Yes, it is. I forgot to mention that we were on safety watch, so get those twos up. Chat for that one, though, as Ohio State is going to get the ball back. Now down 30. It's a big ask with 7 minutes left, but, anything is possible, as they say in the NBA, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible. You get 1 or 2 quick scores, you get your defense to step up, or you get an onside kick to go your way. It's not impossible. We've seen crazier things happen. Let's see what goes on here.
We absolutely have exactly right, as Brandon in chat points out. Big number 95 with the punt return. Very nice there. Check down. That's incomplete. That was Shiren who just dropped it.
Yeah, Shiren could not hold on to it. Felt the defense right on his back there. Great job by Clemson's defense to step up there.
Empty set here for Ohio State. Maybe looking to get a bit aggressive, throwing into the wind here. Keeping the tight end to block, but he's going to tuck it and run. Makes a man miss. Gets stuffed, though, in the backfield. He gets sacked. It's 3rd and 13.
Yeah, Bubba Hendricks going to get just his 3rd tackle of the game, but this defensive line has been all over the quarterback tonight. Hendricks now just adding on to it.
Yes, he is. As you can see, Radloff made Hendricks miss the first time, made a nice cut, but ran into his own offensive lineman. Got to tell number 62 to get out of the way on that one, even though he couldn't see him. The quarterbacks are just kind of in their own world a little bit, as they should be. They're leading a CFSL team down the field. Screen pass, though, here on 3rd down. Rocco Rambo looks like he has some blockers. Can he make a man miss? He sheds a tackle. Great play. This has been the biggest passing play of the night, I believe. Rocco Rambo gets 29 yards.
And he's not going to let you point this out, but Alexander Green, the sophomore safety, gets absolutely pancaked into oblivion by one of the linemen, which solely frees up Rambo because he was by far the closest man there. Gets taken off his feet. Frees up Rambo for the big run.
I think you're right. He will hate to see that in film as well come tomorrow morning. But this time, we'll see what Logan Radloff can do inside the 30-yard line across the middle of the field. His tight end, Shiren's getting involved. That's 16 yards, and he's over 70.
Yeah, Shiren really doing the most that he can. Radloff, 21 for 34 tonight, has looked good, especially later on in this game, though. Jack's 8th tackle for him tonight.
Batman again making a play down the field. Down 30 here inside the red zone. Have had very little success, have the Ohio State Buckeyes. But Radloff is under center. Rambo's behind him. Shiren comes in motion from right to left. He's going to hand it off to Rambo, running left. Has a big hole, gets the first down. Can he fight for the touchdown? He cannot, down at the 1, 15 yards for Rambo.
Yeah, and again, look at the blocking by the line there. Great job. Unfortunately, Rambo just kind of runs through his own man at the last second, and Clemson's able to swarm him right before he punches it in right in front of the hill as well.
We'll see. Rambo is not in the backfield on this one. We'll see if they go to the rush. Shiren goes in motion. They're going to pitch it out to the halfback, and he gets stopped. Jalen Thomas did not get into the end zone on the last series. This time does not either.
Yeah, DeMello Butler going to get another tackle for him tonight. Not able to punch it in is Thomas. Great job by the defense there. Sees the speed option coming and stops it as soon as it happens.
Empty set here for Ohio State. Not going power football. Radloff's going to looking left, tucks it and run, has space into the end zone. Rushing touchdown for Logan Radloff.
And the thing is about that, Tony, I think that's designed run, it looks like. Simply backs up so it gives his receivers time to take the corners and everybody to the back of the end zone, give him as much space as he can, and the O-line comes through with the block, and Ohio State is able to put it in the end zone at least once tonight.
Exactly. I mean, if you're Ohio State, you absolutely needed a touchdown on the board. 12 points is funky when you've got a touchdown, a field goal, and a safety. They're going for the onside kick here, though, with 5.5 minutes left. That is up. It looks like, did they get it? I think they get it.
They got it. No, a flag was thrown, though. I think I saw a flag.
It was a flag. Illegal touching. Oh my goodness. I thought it went 10 yards, but the refs say no.
I think it went about 9.5. I think it was touched right before the 10-yard mark.
That is devastating if you are Ohio State. I thought we saw a completed onside kick, but apparently not. This time, Clemson and Gunderson have the football, fakes the handoff, bringing the house, and that's a sack from the safety blitzing. Gunderson goes down.
Yeah, it's a great job there by Dante Brown. And the thing is, with Gunderson being the lefty, that leaves Brown to come in on the blind side completely untouched. At that point, your O-line is just screaming back at you, free man, a.k.a. prepare yourself, you're about to get hit.
That is probably a quarterback's least favorite call. This time, nice job of using the read option, sees the blitzing man, pancake on the edge, as well as Gunderson picks up 10, and it's 3rd and 8.
Yeah, nice pickup there from Gunderson. Takes what the defense gave him there. Juke, 6th tackle of the game, but Gunderson really doing it on through both the air and the ground tonight.
Gunderson in the shotgun. They're going to drop back. Lots of time. Scrambling a little bit. Throws deep down the middle of the field. Right sideline. That's intercepted. Kai Williams gets his interception, 2nd of the night. He's returning a big return here as Holt gets across to about the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and I mean, simply put again, that's twice now where Gunderson has tried to find his man deep and underthrown him, and Williams takes advantage. Again, I think the ball just gets hung up there a little bit. Great job by Williams there to go up and grab it. Yeah, 2nd interception of the game for him.
Ishan in chat saying, stop trying him. Cy Yates saying Kai is him. It looks like he is him at this point, as Radloff going to throw it to the right-hand side of the field. Sheds a tackle. Dorian Hunter picks up 8.
Yeah, nice pickup there by Hunter. First reception of the game. And again, gets a little pirouette in, but it falls forward for a nice pickup of 8.
Holly Jacks, the Catman, with the 9th tackle of the ball game. Wishbone formation here. Audible called by Radloff. The lefty's going to scramble. Bubba Hendricks gets him first and gets brought down in the backfield for the sack.
Yeah, going to give credit to Alberto Smalls there, but like you said, Hendricks gets back there as well. The sophomore from Summerville, South Carolina, doing a great job of providing pressure. And Tony, I'm used to my other partner, Vinny. Tony, I want to ask you, as someone who's from South Carolina like I am, and you're not, where do you think Summerville is located?
Summerville sounds like it is located in the mountains, the Appalachian Mountains.
So close. Complete opposite side of the state, actually. Very close to Charleston, South Carolina. Probably about 35 minutes from a beach.
Well, yeah, I mean, you never know. In the summertime, maybe people go to the mountains to try and relax. I don't know. You know, who could possibly say that? But Radloff going to throw the screenplay on this one. Rambo, they've had success. Do they have success here? No, he gets lit up. And it's a turnover on downs. Clemson will get the football back.
Yeah, interesting decision to go to the screen there, but getting caught up immediately against Smalls. The defense, the freshman from San Juan, Puerto Rico, with the big play there, has been doing a great job on the line tonight.
I think Ohio State is saying, you're killing me, Smalls, on that one, as that's another play in the backfield, or another play on defense for him. Duke Peterson's going to get stuffed, though, only gains 1 on the first down rush.
Yeah, and at this point, Clemson just seems to be comfortable in some clock-killing mode. Leroy White, 6th tackle of the game. I expect to see Peterson get a lot more touches now as this game gets closer and closer to the end.
Yeah, they're just going to look to run out the clock. Going to pass it on this one, though. That looks like it hits the hands and is incomplete. It's not looking great. Nice coverage by Ohio State.
Great coverage by the Buckeyes. And another update from Kentucky. No score update, but I did want to give you guys a quarter update. Alabama still up 24-20, just under 7 minutes to go in the 4th over on Twitch.
Had a wide open man, did Loki Gunderson down the right-hand sideline. Looked like the wind got a hold of it, Matt, as you were talking about, and it is overthrown, and they're going to be forced to punt. Very surprised we saw 2 passes and only 1 rush and didn't give the ball to Peterson more.
Yeah, I'm very interested to see to learn why that happened there, but regardless, Gunderson, I think, also just overthrew him because he didn't want Kai Williams to come down with his 3rd interception of the game either.
Very true. Williams was lurking as well. This time, empty formation for Radloff. Gonna throw it down to the left-hand side, and that is dropped by the receiver. Jadarin Brown could not hold on to it.
And that's just got to be a little upsetting for the Buckeyes. Hits him in the hands, and he can't come down with it.
Another empty set. This time, same formation flipped. as he looks to go to the same receiver. J.D. Brown gets 3, holds on to it this time.
Yeah, Brown, like you said, able to hold on to it, but unfortunately only getting 3 now, making this a more manageable third down, but not a short one at 3rd and 7.
I'd like to see them try and go deep down the field. We will see what Radloff and company do. Radloff calls an audible. Gonna throw it across the middle of the field. His own player gets in the way. Shiren somehow still picks up the first down.
Yeah, I don't know how Shiren picks that up, honestly, but regardless, he's able to, and a great play there for the Buckeyes.
Had to use a little bit of magic from the Shire. Did Shiren on that one. I'm reaching for all the puns tonight. Blitz coming, he feels it and gets rid of it just in time. Shiren again.
Yeah, Shiren, though, able to get a nice 4 yards there. Now 83 yards for him through 7 receptions.
2nd and 6, as the on-field announcer says as well. Wishbone here for Radloff. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to look to tuck it and run. Quarterback spy gets a big hit, it looks like, but maybe he slid just in time. Bit of a strange one there, Matt, but that's a first down.
I think he slid just in time. I can't quite tell, but regardless, able to pick up the first down.
It's surprising the refs did not pull the flag out of the pocket on that one. Might have been a little bit late for Clemson. Radloff's going to tuck it and run again. Loads of running room. No slide this time as Radloff gets a huge gain for another first down.
Yeah, Radloff just absolutely comes with the big run there. Again, if Clemson is going to play as far back as they're going to, you just take advantage of that if you're Ohio State.
Inside 2 minutes here at Clemson Memorial Stadium. As the blitz is coming, and he's going to go down. I believe that's Mikey Gold going to get credit with his 5th sack.
Yeah, and again, Gold came into tonight with 5 sacks on the season.
Wide receivers were way downfield, have to wait for them to come back. Radloff empty set. Blitz coming again, throws it to the left-hand side. And that's incomplete. It looks like that's been a favorite, that corner route. Just no success on that one.
Yeah, I like the decision from Radloff. Just unfortunately couldn't find his man there.
Rocco Rambo to the left-hand side of Radloff in the shotgun. Wide receiver comes in motion from right to short right. Taking their time on this one. Screenplay, going to set it up. Rocco Rambo looks like there's some decent blocking. Gets lit up. So fantastic defensive play there.
Yeah, Rambo takes an absolute shot there. Now 4th and 12, and yeah, Ohio State just has to go for it.
Travis Carr laying down the lumber on that one. Radloff's going to throw another screen. May not be the biggest fan of Rocco Rambo. Carr not looking that time, though, but still did not pick up the first down. Another turnover. Clemson, with their up 35-12. Going to see a lot of Peterson here, I'm assuming, with only 1 minute left.
Yeah, and Jack's also with that, getting into double-digit tackles.
Peterson's going to run, going to lose yardage on this one. Ohio State will not call timeouts. Looks like there's about 2 plays left in this one, Matt. It's been quite a good one here. Nice play in the backfield there, though, by Ohio State.
Yeah, I mean, Ohio State definitely played better this second half, I would say. You do just have to wonder if they play like that all game, what does this result turn out to be? Clemson just kind of settled into a groove this second half. Knew they didn't need to force anything. Really played their game of football that first half and just kind of let the offense do the rest this second half.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened, as that is going to be the last play of this ball game. Matt Hatchell, try and summarize this one for us.
Yeah, I mean, simply put, this is just a Clemson team that came out, knew what they had to do, and executed to perfection. Started off hot and stayed hot all game. Was clicking on all cylinders everywhere, offense, defense, corners, wide receivers, you name it, it was going their way. Ohio State, like I said, second half, it looked a lot better than the first, but you got to play all 4 quarters, unfortunately. I want to see them bounce back next week, though, because I know they're capable of it.
With that said, I would like to say thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, our executive producer, Mike Peters, and of course, my amazing broadcast partner for tonight's action, Matt Hatchell. And on behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Tony Papel, and you've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on YouTube. Make sure to join us later tonight at 8:30 Central on Twitch for West Virginia at Georgia, and 8:30 Central on YouTube for Toledo at Kent State. We'll see you soon, everybody.